70 countries. I know you love it. But this is another division, the Dermatologics part of it, because it's all about cutting-edge, advanced technology, and that's exactly what we have in our two products here. Dr. Will Kirby, we'll say hello to him in just a moment, but I want to introduce the product that we have available for you. All I say is please get on the phones, and if you do have a question, a concern, if you have a testimonial, we'd love to hear from you. 430-435, the Neutrogena Dermatologics Retinol NX Serum. It's a fusion of two technologies put together, ladies and gentlemen, and not available in stores, exclusive to the shopping channel at $75 with 3 interest-free easy pays of $35. And Dr. Will Kirby, a board-certified dermatologist, Beverly Hills, by the way, and you probably recognize him from his appearances on The Doctors and Dr. 90210, and we know Dr. Ray really well, don't we? But many of you, if you are looking for something new and exciting, will stick around. And if you have a question, I have an expert here at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and he is waiting to answer your questions. So give us a call. Let's say hello to Dr. Will Kirby, and then we'll start shopping. Nice to see you again, sir.
Nice to see you.
It's a pleasure, I should say, to be working with you again. And I have to say thank you for bringing this once again.
Yeah, well, I'm glad I could bring it, and thank you for having me on. Now, you called for questions at the top of the hour, and I'll tell you this, the word doctor is derived from the word doctorate, which means to teach.
Yep.
I'm happy to answer any questions you have. Like you said, I'm a board-certified dermatologist. If you're having some gastrointestinal problems, I'm not your guy. Heart attack, I'm not your guy. You have skin concerns, please call in.
We have other shows for that, too.
Please call in. I can give you any information you need about your skin. So that's one of the reasons I'm here, is to help educate our viewers tonight.
Now, first of all, let's talk about this. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you understand and know and have heard and maybe even using Neutrogena, but this product here is a little different than what you see on the shelf from Neutrogena products.
Absolutely. This is Neutrogena Dermatologics, which is the specialized professional division of Neutrogena. What that means is they took this to the next level, went to the upper echelon, and they really focus on that unique partnership between scientists and dermatologists to create products for the more discerning individual.
And you know what? This is for everybody. I know we had a call come into our producer in the last show saying, I have a little bit of rosacea, and you're not alone. There's many, many, many of you out there. This is for all skin types. Now, let's talk about what's inside, because you know what? I don't want to call it a miracle or magic in a bottle. It is science and technology and Mother Nature all kind of rolled into one.
That's a great way to think of it. There's really superior anti-aging benefits is what this product line offers, the entire line. But this in particular has 2 ingredients which I absolutely adore. The first, stabilized retinol technology. Now, you mentioned earlier, a lot of people know about retinols. Retinols have been around for years and years and years. More than 2,800 publications verify that retinol is the gold standard treatment for any anti-aging regime. The difference here, Neutrogena Dermatologics stabilized a very unstable molecule, and they stabilize that retinol so that you get a continuous use of it over the course of your treatment. So what you get on day 1 with this bottle is what you get on day 60 when it runs out. It's stabilized, and it's much more tolerable because of that.
And this is for everybody that's watching right now. The best part is that you're only using it once a day. And let's talk about your regimen, because you use the product.
Absolutely. I'm the least hypocritical dermatologist you'll ever meet. And what I mean by that is what I recommend to my patients are the same things I use myself. I use a pearl size amount. I'm going to show you how much. That little amount right there, I'm going to hold my hand really still, that amount is enough to cover your entire face. Now, people say to me all the time, Dr. Kirby, how am I supposed to spread that over my entire face? Trust me, tiny little bit, dab, 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 thin layer to your entire face. Goes on very smooth. It's very silky, has a great, very, very minor odor to it, but a great little smell. But people really like it because it's so easy to spread.
And that's the key here, everyone. Now, if you love your products, and you can use this with some of your favorite products, you know I have my favorite products. I'm sure you have your favorite products. And sometimes it gets a little, mystifying for many of us out there. Try it. You have our 30-day money-back guarantee, and for many of you, the thing that it is, you have to use it to get the results, and we have some wonderful clinicals. I know you've come attuned to that as much as we here at the Shopping Channel. We want clinicals. Prove it to me that this works. And these are all blind studies, and Dr. Will take us on a little tour of this.
Happy to do it. This is a dermatologist-led study. After just the first use, users noted a lift in appearance in as fast as 2 minutes. And there's an ingredient. Exactly. There's an ingredient here. We're going to talk about how that ingredient does that. But you also get exceptional hydration, which lasts up to 24 hours. 4 weeks is where we really start to see those nice results click in. 97% of users, once again, 97% of users showed improvement in the appearance of crow's feet and fine lines. 89% showed improvement in the appearance of stubborn forehead wrinkles. And after 8 weeks, once again, you start seeing those results that continue over time because, like you said, you have to use it every day. You have to be compliant with your regime. 70% of users showed improvement in the appearance of stubborn under-the-eye wrinkles.
And you'll notice it's 8-week studies here because everybody's a little different.
Well,
a 4-week and an 8-week study.
Exactly. Most legitimate dermatological studies are done on a monthly or a 4-week basis, and there's a very specific reason for that, and I'm glad you brought it up. The human adult skin cycle is on a 35 to 57-day cycle, and what that means is cells are being born every single day, cells are sloughing off and dying every single day.
Right.
So as we age, that process slows way down, and it lasts longer and longer and longer. And if you look at a child, their skin is beautiful in terms of tone and texture and color and turgor, and the reason is those cells are turning over very, very quickly. But like I said, as we age, it slows down. And the ingredients in this product increase that surface cell turnover to provide you with those anti-aging benefits.
First you cleanse, then you put, and as you know, it's always thinnest to thickest when it comes to your products, and the serum always goes on first. You use it at nighttime only once, and that's a great reason to do it at nighttime because that's when our body's at repair. But you can use it with something else. Maybe you have a favorite moisturizer. If you just want to use this, that's fine, but you can incorporate this into your daily routine.
Correct. And if you have products that you're using at night and you absolutely love them, no problem. You can use it during the day, but like you said, you want to apply it to a clean skin. The reason being, this is a treatment. It's not a cover-up. It's not a makeup. This is an actually full facial treatment to actively and prophylactically prevent the signs of aging.
And how? And I know there's many of you out there, if it's especially around the eyes. Now when I've done my studies here with this, it was from 35 and up that individuals can use this. I'm not saying that a 30-year-old or a 28-year-old, because times are different and you maybe had more exposure to the sun and such, that you might want to use it a little earlier. But what I love about this product is that you can use it right under the eye, and there's many of you out there. We always say there's certain products we say around the orbital bone around the eye, and it will gravitate into that area. This is for the really hard, tough spot. When I always say that, because that's the thinnest layer right here, and that's usually the telltale for many individuals, and the crow's feet, but you can use it in those specific areas.
Absolutely correct. It's indicated for all skin types, including the most sensitive skin. Patients who have the most sensitive of skin tolerate it just as well as someone with a more oily complexion like myself.
Take advantage of this, everybody. This is Dr. Will Kirby's last visit with us. I know we've had a few visits here with Dr. Will, and of course this great product. Neutrogena, a star in the skincare industry, has been for over 40 years. They're in 70 different countries. You might have used some of their products. Maybe you're using them right now. Dermatologics, as it says right behind us here, it is a different division. It's all about innovative. It's all about cutting edge. It's all about new technology. It is 2010. It is the 21st century. You know what? Skincare, as you can see where our televisions have come such a long way. Computers are not the same when they first started. Why shouldn't our skincare change? And they've really kind of struck a chord with this one here because it's only once a day, and you have it's an infusion of 2 unbelievable ingredients with the Tetrol E and then, of course, the retinol. And retinol, as you know, is famous and has been for years, but it's a stabilized retinol. It's a little different.
That's correct. And I think we touched on the stabilization of that retinol process. There's more than 17 patents associated with it.
Wow.
So people, they say, oh, Dr. Kirby, I have retinol at home, or I've used a retinol in the past and I didn't tolerate it. They aren't using a retinol that's efficacious. But as you touched on, the other product in here is Tetrol E. Yeah. What does Tetrol E do? Firms, tightens, restores elasticity. It's made of amino acids, which are the building blocks of life.
Our skin is made up of that.
Exactly. And as a result, it's a very natural incorporation into your skin. But those 2 products together, that stabilized retinol technology plus that Tetrol E together, that infusion of those 2 products together, married together, create this proprietary formula, and it's exclusive to the shopping channel.
Yeah, this is not available in stores, ladies and gentlemen. It's exclusive to you here in Canada at this price. That's why I know a lot of you love to watch our shows, and I'm educated as much as you are out there when we have experts like Dr. Will come here. There's always a story to tell. You could get so confused, like some of your clients that come to visit you. It's like, because you always recommend, which I think is great, what are you using? And then Dr. Will says, we'll bring them. They'll bring baskets saying, well, have this, and I've tried this, and this might be out of date. Sometimes that's not the solution. Sometimes that's probably their major problem.
I think that's exactly correct. It's a lack of education, and the reason is there's so much miscommunication out there. And also, myself included, we tend to be hoarders. We like to hoard things and collect things. And
I spent a lot of money on that.
I've spent a lot of money on that. Well, what's it doing now? It's sitting in my medicine cabinet. Then it's not helping you. If you have products and you're not actively using them, there's a reason. You tried them, they didn't work, forget about them. Do yourself a favor, mentally and physically clean those products out and start new with a product line that's going to work for you.
We have an hour together with you and I and Dr. Will. There's 2 products in here. We have 2 products, so we're keeping it really simple to start that Monday for all of you. Take a look here. Well, Dr. will explain what